welcome back to my channel. Today I have a July message for all of the Libras out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I am a psychic intuitive and a spiritual coach. And as you can see here, Spirit Fam, this is a different setup. I am sort of trying to change things up. I've had to rearrange a couple of things as we are doing a little bit of changing around due to some changes within my home dynamic. So, Libra, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into your July message. So we're going to start off with Thinker. Strength, love this for you, Libra. And synchronicity. Okay, right off the bat here, Libra, kind of what I'm sensing and what I'm picking up is that you've been going through a lot of transformations. It has required you to sort of pick up a lot of your inner strength. You've probably been doing a lot of thinking, which isn't something that is foreign to you. You actually do a lot of thinking. But I feel like sometimes your thinking can actually lead into overthinking here, Libra. And so I want to get you to really focus in on the synchronicities that are sort of happening in your life, all of the new things that are just sort of coming into your life that are sort of bringing you insight, wisdom, guidance, information that you need in your day-to-day here. I also want to point out that with the Strength card here, it's really about being bold, being courageous, sort of stepping forward and really recognizing your assets, like recognizing how you are strong, how you are powerful. And it's really wanting you to just sort of praise yourself, give yourself the praise that you ultimately need. So let's go ahead and dive right into the tarot here so that we could get some additional insight. Okay, so the Nine of Swords. So this doesn't surprise me with the Thinker card. So again, I felt like maybe there's a lot of overanalyzing, maybe a lot of thinking, fears, anxiety, things that are sort of stressing you out here, Libra. That's sort of making you feel like, you know, you're not, you know, maybe you might feel like you're not really catching up or you're running a little bit behind. Whatever it is, I feel like your thoughts are ultimately making you feel out of balance, out of sync with what's currently going on in your life. And I feel that this month it's really about you needing to be very mindful, right? Sort of being courageous enough to recognize that everything that's sort of coming at you can feel overwhelming. It can feel confusing. But what Spirit wants you to really understand, what your guides and your angels really want you to understand, Libra, is that you need to really tune into that inner guidance. Ultimately, when it comes to the choices in your life, you're going to want to pick and choose the things that ultimately make you feel the happiest. You're going to want to choose the things that bring you a great sense of fulfillment and a great sense of joy, because that is how you will know that you have made the right choice here. I think you also really need to tune into your intuition. Although you might not trust it 100% here, Libra, I feel that, you know, when you can step into your spiritual side and really tap into your inner guidance, you might be surprised at how many synchronicities actually pop up for you. Again, I really feel that this month is really going to be one of those months where your thoughts are ultimately going to make you feel very restricted. Your thoughts are very limiting in this perspective. And if you're wanting to sort of push forward, if you're wanting to sort of see your inner strength here, if you're wanting to really transform so that you can start shifting your thoughts and your reality in a different direction, you need to really focus in on how you are feeling about the things you are thinking about. I think a lot of times we don't really put forth a lot of attention on our thoughts because we feel like they're just thoughts, right? But the thing is that every thought that we have has an emotion that is attached to it. And so this is why we're telling you that you need to really focus in on the thoughts, or really pay very close attention to how you feel with the thoughts that you are having. You know, choosing things that bring you joy, make you feel fulfilled, make you feel appreciated in some form or fashion. You now have the Two of Cups here with the Nine of Swords. And this tells me that, you know, whenever we are deep into our emotions, they can feel very overwhelming, but you're needing to sort of find the balance with those thoughts, with those emotions. Understand that fear, the fear that you might have, the anxiety that you might have is it's not an illusion, but it is an emotion. So it is an emotion that you ultimately need to find balance with, and harmony, so that you can understand it better. Now, I am seeing a lot of twos here for you, Libra, which tells me that you're needing balance. You're needing balance in your emotions. You're needing balance in your thoughts. You can ultimately create your own destiny. You can create the synchronicities that are sort of transpiring in your life, but it's really up to you. The Magician here really speaks about utilizing your resources. It speaks about working your magic and understanding that you are resourceful. You have all of the assets that you need, the resources that you need in order to sort of change your perspective or change your outcome here. So again, it's really about, you know, finding the balance and the harmony in your thoughts and in your emotions this month. We now have the Lover's card here, which is really about following our heart, following our guts instincts, and sort of listening to what our heart is leading us to. Again, with the Seven of Cups, when it comes to opportunities or choices that you are ultimately faced this month, it's going to be very important that you listen to that inner guidance, listen to your intuition, because your intuition is going to make you sort of steer in a direction that is more a choice that is aligned with that higher aspect of yourself. Now, you have the Devil card here with the Lovers. So this really tells me here, Libra, that you might be tempted to make a different choice. If you're not really used to following your heart and you're not used to listening to your intuition, you might be tempted to do what you've always done. But the message that I have for you here is that you have a choice. The Devil ultimately reflects to us the choices that we ultimately get to make. And you get to choose if this is a choice that you are going to want to make, or if this is a choice that you're going to choose the same thing over and over. If you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always gotten. And so I want you to really pay close attention to that. Really pay close attention to the temptations that you feel this month. Understand, are these temptations going to lead you towards things that are fulfilling for you? Are they going to make you happy? Are they going to bring forth a lot more joy? Or is it going to make you feel appreciated and loved? Because if it's not, then that is something that you're needing to walk away from. You're needing to let go. Again, with this Eight of Swords here, you're needing to sort of break free from the chains of your temptations. The Devil only shows up when he's trying to remind you of the illusion that you are restricted, or that you are bound to a certain fate, or that there is only one way for you. And that is not the case here, Libra. So again, look, you're showing up right in the middle of your reading here with Justice. So this month, it's really about you really tuning in here, Libra, to your thoughts, to your emotions. What kinds of emotions are you having with these specific thoughts? Because you need to understand here that whatever thoughts you are having, the emotions that you are having, are ultimately keeping you sort of restricted. It's making you feel like you're not able to get out of the situation that you're in or the circumstance that you're in. So really want you to find the balance, find the harmony. Remember that you are strong. Remember that you are powerful here with this strength card. I really want you to look at this beautiful strength card, because this is truly ultimately wanting you to be aware that you have the inner strength and the inner capability to be courageous and brave and change your potential outcome. So this is your message, Libra. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Bye, guys.